What's up, guys? It's your boy Nathan. We're back with another Premier League preview. Game week 25. Hello, Shaunak. Hello, Rhythm. Hello, Shanks. Do quickly drop a like and share the video, guys. It's going to be a quick 1 hour today. We aren't wasting any time. I'm going to wait 5 minutes for some people to gather in and then we're going to get right into it. I'm a little bit. I have plans, so I have to do this quickly today. So apologies, but tomorrow obviously we will do that. We will be there. Early kickoff tomorrow, so we can enjoy our weekend. Hello, Subman. Hello, Siddharth. Give me a couple of minutes, guys. Just share it. Do drop a like. Let's wait. Can you rate your DP, please? Good spot. That's what I will say. Good spot. I think it needs to be said. Whatever else you people may come to the conclusion of or whatever it is, he is a good spot. And more importantly, he keeps his word. That is that's nice. Let me just put it that way. Um, yeah, I'll leave it at that. I don't think I need to say any more. Hello, Goku. It's been a while. I'm good. How are you? Hello, Sekiro. It's been a while. I'm sure you're enjoying Barcelona's resurgence. Anyone watching the under 19 game? No. It was like watching EA Sports 07. He's the most sweetest guy I've seen on the internet after you. I think he's quite misunderstood. That's what I will say. Yeah, is what it is. But man of his word. It's important. Anyone joined today? I have no idea. I've sent the link, Goku. Honestly, it's been here for an hour. We're only going to be here for an hour anyway, so I have no clue. I've sent the link. If they show up, they show up. But I am going to quickly get through these games one way or the other. Yeah, I'm a mess, man. I love flick. I'm good, Akshay. How are you? Is Lala? I have no idea, dude. Also, it is kind of a little early for Lala, so I don't know. But for sure, I've sent them the link. So let's see if anyone's free, they'll come. Oh, the other boys, I don't know, man. Maybe they're prepping for the weekend. Obviously, as you know, they will all be at fan ball, so I don't really know what their plans are. But yes. Oh, one more than yesterday, I had my first long conversation with Samaria on Defectives Discord. We had at least 4 hours of conversation with each other and other people. Who's Samaria? I hope I'm saying that right. Who's that? Oh, Zakaria. Ah, yes. He's making a big move soon. He's also like, I don't know when he joined everybody else's channel, but he joined my channel before I was like 1K. Now he's a little bit busy these days, but yeah, we used to chat a lot. Hey Rahul, hey Nakul, just came to say hi. No problem, Rahul. Anyway, we're only going to be on for an hour, so it's okay. Man, I love Fernandez with Krish says. Hello Harsha, hello. Berbatov is the new mentor of Shashko. Bro, I just want him to improve his touch. Whoever wants to mentor him, they're more than welcome. That's it. I think once his first touch gets better and sharper, I think we have a real play on hand. Nice comment. Are Romero and VDV going to play? A great question. I don't know what's up with Romero, but VDV should be playing. Although, if I'm being very honest with you, I'd be more worried about them from an attack perspective instead of a defense perspective. They've been leaking goals no matter what. They've been saving Spurs though, so I'd be quite worried about that, to be honest. Few words on your opinion on Berbatov. Bro, initially I never used to like his style rhythm because I used to feel like he was quite slow and sluggish. But he had a great touch. He had great killer instincts. But in a team where everyone used to run like mad people, he wasn't exactly. I remember even Ronaldo like chiding him from the corner, like to go, keep going, run, run, and used to get really frustrated with him actually. But he obviously made up for it. And towards the end of his career in United, I remember him improving his fitness. And I really thought he was slow initially, but it was just the way he likes to play football. But he understands what it is to be a Manchester United player. He's not English. Very ruthless. Even as a pundit, I feel like he was quite decisive in his words. So yeah, if he is his mentor, that's going to be great for us. Nowhere as fast as Sheshko. Let me put it that way. Did you see him play live when he played for Kerala Blasters? No, I did not. I did not watch the Indian Super League out of protest, my friend. They came and they just used their money and their celebrity status to kick off our actual league, the I League, which obviously being in Goa, I support Dempo, so initially had no desire in watching FC Goa play. Now it is what it is. But yeah, initially no. Laughing gas merchant in midfield for Spurs. Laughing gas merchant. Like UPB video on financial sponsored is really great insight. I also think Berber's finishing was wonderful. Touches were out of exactly. That's why you noticed what I said. The first thing I said, I hope he improves his first touch. That guy had a touch on him for sure. You know what, guys? I think people are busy today. It's not the best time. People are here for dinner, so I think we're just going to start. If people show up, they show up, but we'll move on because I just want to do a quick review. I was actually not going to do it, but I said I put it in the schedule, and unless I really can't do it, I will do it. So I'm just going to start. And Spurs survive United's carnage. All right, guys, let's get into it, shall we? So, by the way, guys, whoever's playing FPL, please, 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 very importantly, sort out your team now because it's about to end. We have a midnight match today, so please, by 12 o'clock today, FPL will be done. So please, uh, yeah, that's what I would say. Leeds United at Ellen Road versus Nottingham Forest, guys. As you can see, the head-to-head here, Forest has a little bit of an edge. Table is Leeds is 16th, Forest is 17th, and they're both on same points and same goal difference. But of course, Leeds have scored more goals. So as you can see, that they have conceded seven more and scored seven more, which is kind of crazy the numbers. But as you can see here, they're right next to each other. Nottingham Forest does have a head-to-head slight advantage, 10-7 with seven draws. What do you guys think is it going to be? You can easily simplify for everyone. Okay, I'll have a look at it. I'll have a look at it. But my first salary in Kuwait, I didn't realize when I calculate in INR, yes, it would be Shanks. Kuwaiti dinar is quite strong. From 300 crores to 9 crores for digital rights, ISL and AIFF got humbled. Good. You think that I League based on teams built on for 50, 60, 70, 80 years, they just thought they were going to come here and dog walk everybody. They needed a humbling. They used every single power you can imagine you know, to usurp the I League initially. You have to do it the right way, man. You can't throw money at everything. Money and celebrity can't help you improve sports. That is one thing that it cannot do. Leeds 2-1, Leeds 3-1. Palace free fall is actually insane. 1-1 draw, 1-1 draw. Our two play wait, sorry. Only two players I didn't like initially were our current manager and a skinny Spaniard goalie with a weird haircut. But boy, oh boy, they proved me wrong. Okay. Leeds 2-1. I League 2 gonna have like 30, 40 teams this time. You can't just turn out legacy teams like that, man. You can't. They shouldn't be allowed to. And I'm very glad that reality checks are being paid 2-2. Okay, all right. So most people are saying a draw or a Leeds win. Nobody's saying a Nottingham Forest win, which is interesting. I think with as you can see, conceded 42 goals despite an XG against of just 34, seven more than expected. 16 table, but ranked 11 in XG table, underperforming expected points by 8. Oh wow! Hold on a minute. If they had 8 points, where would they be? They had 8 points. Oh, that's crazy. They had 8 points. They would be ninth or 10th, probably 11th because of goal difference anyway. I guess. Wow, that's a big difference. So they would be only 6 points away from top four. Sorry, from top seven. Wow. Okay, that's definitely interesting for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm gonna say 2-0 to Leeds. I'm gonna say 2-0 to Leeds. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm good, Manas. How are you? Hello, Krish. Guys, before we go get any further, do drop a like and do share the video, please. There's only 13 people today. It's really low, but I just couldn't plan in advance. We had to move. Forest 1-0 Deitch masterclass as Ethan. Ethan's the only one who's picked Forest to win. I guess we'll find out soon enough. Bro, off topic. Can WWE superstar survive in UFC? Lesnar did, but Punk failed. What's your opinion? No chance. You have to have a mixed martial arts base. Lesnar survived because of wrestling. The moment he fought a good wrestler, he got smashed. Cain Velasquez was a Arizona State Sun Devil wrestling team member. It's not the level of his University of Minnesota wrestling ability, but what it is he had an ability to defend the takedown. Once he defended the takedown, he smashed him. Lesnar has a little mark here. That mark is actually from Cain Velasquez. UFC 121. Cain Velasquez split open his cheek layer. He still has that scar today. I think UFC 121 was in 2011. I think still has the scar. It's crazy. Do you think Shashko will start in Israel? I still think he won't change a winning team. No way WWE guys survive in UFC. They gotta have a foundation. No matter what, you gotta have a foundation, man. That doesn't change. All right, let's get into it, guys. Straight away, no muss, no fuss. Second game, early kickoff Saturday, so we can enjoy our weekend. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Can Michael Carrick's Manchester United go four in a row for the first time in a long time against a bogey team in Spurs? Where if I remember correctly, we haven't beaten them in one, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, I thought it was 8, but I had to check again. 8, about six Premier League matches, one EFL Cup, and one Europa League final. So yeah, we haven't beaten them in the last 6. Before that, we won 3, 4 in a row. But yes, in the last 8, we have not beaten them. The best we have done is a draw, which we did at White Hart Lane earlier today in the stoppage time. And obviously, we had that 2-2 in 2024. As you can see here, the head-to-head is quite even, surprisingly. As you can tell here, a lot of wins have been recouped recently. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4. They got 4 wins in the last 5, 6 matches itself. So as you can see here, the head-to-head's not great in the Premier League. But can Thomas Frank, as we see him here, languishing in where is he? Where is he? 14th place. Um, 3 draws, 2 losses to Manchester United's 3 wins, 2 draws. Tottenham Hotspur is about to start a very tough run of fixtures, by the way, starting with us. As you can see here, United have won all 7 league games this season when having less than 45% possession. I don't like that stat. United have scored 11 goals in the last 5 matches. I like that stat. Unbeaten 7 league matches under Michael Carrick. Bruno Fernandes leads the Premier League in big chances with 16. Tottenham have won 5 of their 7 league victories this season away from home. Tottenham are winless in 6 Premier League matches, their 4th such run in 2 seasons. Dominic Solanke scored 5 goals in the last 5 appearances against Manchester United and missing 8 Spurs are missing 8 first team players, including Madison Kulishevsky, Kudus, and Richarlison. It's going to be a tough one, guys. It's going to be a tough one for us, possibly. I'm quite confident going into it, but the stats are not favorable at the moment. One must admit, it's not great. You prefer Khabib or Islam? Khabib, because when Islam takes him to the ground, but they don't finish. Khabib takes you to the ground, you're done. I don't know why he doesn't do that, but he's not as prolific with ground and pound and submissions as Khabib is for whatever reason. Damn, 15 years ago, yeah, he still has that scar. It's a crazy scar. 2010, sorry, 2010. 116 was Carvin was Lesnar, and then 121 he came back after having diverticulitis and removing 6 inches of his colon. Uh, yeah, 21. Yeah, UFC nerd. Kuwaiti dinar is strong, but still it was overwhelming. I had a decent salary in Siemens, but this was still blowing my mind. I told you, man, 5 years, stay in Kuwait for 5 6 years, Shanks, and A, you might never come back, or B, you'll come back with a lot, whichever one you prefer. Nathan, वैसा कैसे हम रुक सकते हैं आर्सेनल को लीग जीतने से? We have no say in this matter, Apratim. The best we could do is win our match, which we did. We have to rely on other people for that, which I don't like doing, but that's the only way we can. United might scrape through 2-1, 3-2 Spurs, 1-0, 4-1 United. Ooh, okay. 3-2 Man United injury time winner. Do you think we can win this time against Spurs? I think so, and I'm gonna give you my reasoning why just in a moment. He's gonna say Kabir, but Islam is more complete and in my opinion better. Yes, he is more complete and he is better. But for someone who takes people to the ground a lot, Islam really plays with his food, which Khabib does not. Khabib does not. Nathan, aging manager surely has to win against Wolves. Bro, that is your thing, Homelander. You know my deal. My deal stopped and ended with Wolves. We did not lose, so I can't say. It's up to you now. I can't say anything about that. It has to be your decision on if you are okay with it or not. Secret midfielder was NDD as per Jacobs. Thankfully, we did not pursue. I had a feeling it was NDD anyway. I know momentum is a hell of a drug. Shout out to 1999, but I'm predicting a 2-2 draw and want to be proven wrong. Fair enough. I also feel Islam's better. He is better. We are beating City this time 2-0 worth goal. For sure, Divya Arjun. Divya Arjun, would you like to join for a bit? I'm only going to be on for like an hour-ish. If you want to join, please. We will cover the Liverpool game. Even let me know. Drop me a Twitter DM. I'll send you the link on it. Diego Dallo versus Odobe matchup will be one for the ages. Odobe is not going to pass him. Trust me. Today is a dark day for us. Yes, Flowers of Manchester, guys. Remembrance Day. I didn't want to really bring it up because I'm sure we will be talking about it tomorrow as we do the watching of the game. But yes, today was a very tough day in our history. This three-game run remind me of same run last time. So draw. Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Ethan. I was gonna say that, but I was like really don't want to mention that. I don't want to put that out there. But yes, that is exactly what happened last time. That guy with the hair was walking up and down with hope when he saw the Spurs as the fourth game, but fortunately it didn't happen. I should win it tomorrow. Mountains are meant to be climbed. We got to add on Nathan's channel before GTA 6. Anyway, I'm good, Pradhiman. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. For the first time on this channel, I've got 7 ads in 5 minutes. I'm happy for. Wait, 7 ads? Wait, I have to slow that shit down, dude. So many? Nah, man. Sorry, guys. I will adjust that. I know it benefits the channel, but I have to adjust that. That's a little mad. I don't know how that is, but apologies. Hello, Mistake. Hello, Kid Kai. Every time I think of Kai, I think of Kai from Beyblade, the original series. I don't know which series is there now, but Liverpool need to lose against City because if they don't, then surely the title race is done. What are you guys seriously dreaming about the title? No, Pradhyuman, I think he meant can we stop y'all from winning it, not us from winning it. I mean, can we win it? Sorry. Islam was Khabib because he's got jokes. You know what? He's definitely got jokes. I do like that for sure. No arguments, but like a human, very bad. By actually, I can argue with that Goku because he's failed drug tests. But if he didn't fail those drug tests, it's very hard to say no to that. Yes. Send you a DM. Okay, hold on a second. Give me a second, guys. Bring Divya Arjun on. He's a Liverpool fan, and we will be doing Liverpool, so we might as well uh, ask ask him his thoughts on the game. Obviously, hold on a minute. X. I meant now Divya Arjun, but anyway, I've sent it to you. I found it. Oh boy, my favorite YouTube channel has just posted a video too. I have no time, bro. I have no time. And my favorite guy just posted a video. That's annoying. 6 United effort. I don't see us losing. Oh, I like this name. Confused Cinephile. It should have been there yesterday on the stream. But given our record, I'm cautious. If Rosinha doesn't win against Mighty Wolves, he needs to be shown the door because he'll be as bad as Amaram then. Hey man, you got monetized? No, not yet, dude. Not yet. I mean, it's complicated, but it's getting there. Let me just put it that way. It's getting there. You watch Rampage Jackson streams or reels? I see his YouTube shorts, dude. He's going a little mad. Tranza, yes, Tranza was, bro. That show was, man. I wish they made more seasons. United should use 12 man just like they did against. Say, oh, we're gonna 12 man the hell out of that, dude. Original series was Kai's Dronza, yeah. Akshay is watch. Okay. Where's super chat? No, it's not fully done yet, dude. It's not fully done yet. Great series couldn't complete. Yes. Well, no, I need to watch a channel on Brave now. Hell no. What? Just what is happening, bro? Like, I'm actually surprised. Wait, what is this? Seriously. It's saying it's on medium, bro. I don't know why is it that frequent. I'm confused. Apologies. It's saying it's on medium. I mean, last stream, even someone could. No, we were just discussing movies randomly, dude. There's no timestamp. Not on my stream, on another channel, but yeah. 8 games without a W versus them. I mean, them, Carrick has an objective set. Yeah, listen, man. I have no expectations from top Spurs. So 4-1 United. It'll reset in the next team, I guess. Yeah, apologies, dude. It's on me. I don't know why it's doing that, but sorry. I have no idea how that works essentially, so I have to apologize. Everybody at Manchester City joins in paying our respect 68th anniversary of the Munich air disaster. City United. Okay. I rushed to read the manga, so effing good. I hope City just posted this. Okay, fair enough. Hello, 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 hello. Divya Arjun, hello.
Man,
Oh,
how's it going?
everything's going well. Yeah, where are you? Are you at home?
No, I'm at a cafe right now at Dehradun.
Like exposed brick and all that. I was like, where are you?
Yeah,
After
it's a pretty sick cafe. I think a lot of people know it. Ama, it's Ama's. People from
okay,
Dehradun, they know it. Yeah, it's a
okay,
common
okay, okay.
hangout place.
But you told me you live closer to JC National Park, right? Are you in town for a bit?
No, no, no. Yeah, I'm at
Okay.
my, let's say my bua's home actually.
Yeah, yeah,
For
yeah. Because I
yeah,
remember
yeah,
when we
yeah.
spoke, you were at home, right? And you told me
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
That's my place. Yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
little.
Yeah, yeah. No, means I roughly know
I'm for
where the areas
architectural
are.
trip only here. Yeah, a client is building a recreation of
Okay, okay.
wellness center. It's a thing now, no, with people. So
It's happen. A lot of them are. A lot of people are trying to build stuff here, and yeah, especially by the
most of
beach. A
people,
lot of people are.
yes, you remember? Have you heard about Pema retreat?
No, no. Is it
Yeah,
in
it's a
Goa?
famous nearby. It's in southern India, and it's very famous and has become a very hyped up place in among these celebrities and elite
Okay,
society. So people are trying to essentially, they copy the same concept when they think
okay,
iska hype ho raha hai. Yeah, yeah. So we are riding that hype.
okay. Fair. Would you like
Yeah,
to
man.
just give a brief introduction for people who are new
Hi
to
guys, this is
gaming?
Divyarjun here. I sometimes run my channel. I sometimes come on other people's channel as well. I am an artist. I am an architect as well. and I follow Liverpool. So I think Manchester United fans usually जो Nathan के fans हैं, they won't like me in that sense, but I tend to give a detached and neutral
Yeah,
opinion on things. So
sure.
yeah.
I
And
agree.
I
I
think
I
I think
agree.
for same for Nathan as well. I wanted to always call out him on one thing on a positive note. I remember he was doing a stream with probably Nidhi Bhai or someone, and I heard
Mhm.
him saying Salah should go out on a high
I
rather than yeah. And it was before Salah had a down thing.
Yes.
पहले 5 मैच का हमारा बहुत अच्छा रन
Yeah.
चल रहा था.
Yeah.
And I mean, I have to call out because that time I thought, what the hell is he speaking about? And as time passed by, that meme of Thanos saying that
Yeah.
they call
Infinity
me a
Stones thing.
madman. Yeah, yeah. So I mean, that's really. I mean, I feel like probably you were right. I mean, you kind of need to, either you die as a hero or you live
Hmm.
long. And I don't want to go far on it. People have their own strong opinions
No,
on
no,
things.
yeah. My
Yeah,
thing is, see, I only have one stance which I'm going to use moving forward. My stance is you call whatever your claims are, no, you make it before the season. I don't like these
absolutely.
people suddenly going, we're going to finish top four, and then in January, like, oh yeah, now we're going to win it. I'm like, listen, man, if if you say top four and you finish three, then you can say they superseded my expectation. Instead of pretending
Absolutely.
like, I kind of knew this was going to happen, and I looked at it like this. I'm like, league title, Saudi wants him. The money can be used for Liverpool. I'm looking at it like I'm looking at it from that point of view. For me, it's like if he leaves, it's great, but also
Well,
if
I
he
think you
stays,
were
it's
right.
great because
You
I
were
mean, it's
right
not
in the
about it's not
business
about
sense as
being
well.
right, yeah. It's not about being right though, Divyajun. It's like if you watch enough sports, no, you can see when the thing's going to happen. You
Yeah,
just
yeah,
never want it to happen. The thing
yeah,
is, you never
yeah,
want it to happen. That's the thing.
yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
have seen
almost
I
like a
have
dying
seen
relationship.
exactly. I've seen Carragher retire, Gerrard retire, Terry retire, Lampard retire. I mean, the number of people I've seen retire, it's like they don't get the perfect goodbye. They don't
I
get
think
the
the best
and
one
when you
is
get it, you should take it.
I see Cruz giving the best. Matlab he did it on time.
Yeah, yeah,
People who respect when they um about to fall. So I think one of that, and even like for all those Liverpool or just general football fans, my personal opinion is what's hindering Salah right now with the management is that his wages are too high. So and in wages tally Liverpool का सबसे ऊपर wage budget है. So in
yeah,
order to sign a big star or someone, let's say Schlotterbeck, Olise or anyone, they would
you
want to
got to
kill one
release.
person out
Yeah,
of the top two. Van Dijk or him,
yeah,
or even have Allison's extension if they
yeah,
have a year or so because he's a goalkeeper only. So I
yeah.
think they're gonna let him go. I feel like that.
My take on this wages thing is like, see, what you're saying is very true. But at the same time, it's like I don't find that an acceptable excuse only for the fact after you have spent so much money on Isaac and Words.
Yeah.
That does not mean you shouldn't spend the money on them. I'm just saying when people go, we have to get rid of Salah because of wages, or the club is saying that. I'm like, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. You spend 250-ish or 40-ish million on just two people. You cannot 1 year later go, man, we have to get rid of him because we are paying him too much. That guy is the guy you should be paying too much because that guy is the guy who's been doing everything. It's like
Yeah,
imagine if I paid
absolutely.
300,000 for Joe Gomez, everyone would be like, "What are we doing here? Get rid of him last
Absolutely.
year. Why are we waiting?" So I think context is very important when we are talking about wages and who we are talking about wages for.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah, yeah, yeah.
so I mean, this is just my take on it. At the end of the day, I really think he shouldn't have been here. But let's see how it goes. Yeah, you all are still in three competitions. You could still end on a high, hypothetically speaking. So it is what it is. We have to
Yeah, I
see.
mean the January transfer window wasn't as fruitful as we thought it would be.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, like I think you were very right. And I see, I have a very detailed opinion, and I've always been on that opinion since the start of the season. I've always said I've always called out the management more than Slot,
Yeah,
because okay, you signed two big stars
yeah,
um, to attract more people on the upcoming seasons. Aapne,
yeah,
you've made a base so that when lot of people
yeah,
go away, Van Dijk goes away, Salah goes away, you still need stars
yeah,
to attract that Liverpool brand name, right? But in that way process, you've kind of pressurized the manager too much, and they never saw the dip of Gravenberch, McAllister, and Salah happening simultaneously, ek saath. And I think that was very surprising for the entire
yeah.
management and even for Slot.
Absolutely.
So I think, yeah, backlash is okay, but I think you still have to realize ki it's also pressurizing the manager. Squad thin hai.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I have a Liverpool bias since I am a fan.
No, no,
I'll
of course.
always,
See, for sure, for sure. I mean, like, listen, you have to have that bias, right? Otherwise, what are you doing? Spending your time watching these things for watching every weekend, right? So yeah, I
yes,
mean, it's weird. Yeah, it's weird. I mean, I know everyone looked at me like I was crazy when I said it at that time, but it's fine. Yeah, it is what it is. Like nobody. See, you can also, in their defense, you can also say nobody expected it to go down like this as well.
never,
You know,
never, never,
yeah. So
never.
like, I mean, you can look at it that way even, yeah, in people's defense. Like, so it is what it is.
And the funny
I
thing
just
is,
think,
Nathan,
yeah.
please,
Yeah.
please continue. You
No,
continue,
I was
please.
just going to say the number of people I've seen retired and not have a quote unquote happy ending is staggering. So I thought it just made
Yeah,
sense. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
So,
I think
yeah,
like it's very these the form dips, like if you have explained it to someone else or in just normal sense, I mean it's very difficult to predict whether it's actually the age factor or it's the emotion and the will to perform for a manager. It's
yeah,
very difficult because a lot of times players, not calling out someone, but a lot of times some players at some league or under some manager, they usher again. So you always
yeah,
question yourself कि यार इसकी age खराब हो रही थी, whether or
yeah,
someone was not able to press his buttons right. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I think
Absolutely.
at a point when Pep said, when they were going for four in a row, he said it's very difficult to motivate players now. जो 3 साल जीत गए, it's
Yes.
very difficult to motivate them. It's like
Yeah.
a person has become a millionaire and he's achieved, been there, done that. How you'll bring that
Right.
hunger again? फॉर्म तो
Yeah.
हर किसी के
That
अंदर है, देयर लॉट ऑफ टैलेंट अवेलेबल, बट हाउ डू यू press their buttons ki come on, get going, we need to win. Complacency takes over and it's very natural,
100%.
and you
100%.
never know which is that in the player, and I think that's the toughest call for McAllister or these players,
Yeah.
I mean jinki
I
rumors
I
aa
I
rahi thi
can
they
see
sold.
that. I can see that. I can see that logic even for sure. I just want to bring this up. I'll just take some chats. But before I take the chat, I'll just finish up on United so we can move on to the next one. I think we're going to win 3-0. I think Romero and Van de Ven are more dangerous, believe it or not, in the attack because they've been rescuing Spurs recently a lot. I don't think they can stop us from scoring, and I think we will outscore them. So I think that we are going to win 3-0. Normally, I am not that confident, but there's something about the last three games that gives me hope that we are going to have a very good victory this week. Normally, I would be quite conservative. I would still predict a victory, but conservative. I feel like the momentum, at least for as long as it lasts, is going to pull through to this game. So I'm going to say 3-0 United. Also, Samarth is put up something here. I'll just address it quickly. I'm sorry I kept it highlighted for so long, but I'll just say this. Samarth, I'm going to do this once a month. I did it
Oh,
first time in November. I did a November stream and it was met really well and I'm very happy people enjoyed it. But I will say this one thing that small creators really suffer from, Samarth, which is we don't our notifications don't come out. So if you are new or not regular to the channel, the only thing I will say is on Monday afternoon or Monday evening, I put out a stream schedule. If you want to join those streams, feel free. If not, if you're busy, that's also fine, but you can always watch it later because you cannot rely on YouTube to give you the notifications, especially if you're a smaller channel. So I would just say keep an eye out on Monday. If you do miss it live, you can always watch it back. It's something I want to do more and more of, but I thought November was a really good month. It's men's when health, it's men's health. There's I think it's a, I believe it's a testicular cancer month even, or something like that. It's something. It's men's suicide month. There's a lot of things
Okay.
in November, like throughout the world. I'm not just saying it's an India thing. That's why November is like basically mental health for men. So I decided to do it, and very happy that a lot of people joined in. Creators also joined in and kept me company. And I will do it once a month. I'll do it once a month. Whether people join in or no, I don't know. But I will definitely sit here with the subscribers, and we'll do it once a month. So I'm very sorry to hear about your girlfriend. I do not. I will be very honest with you and say you know, everyone says I know how you feel. I do not know how you feel. I am not going to sit here and pretend like I know how you feel. I've lost a loved one for sure, but I think it's not the same thing in this case. So I won't compare. But if we have given you any kind of relief, man, thank you for listening first of all. And if it helped, hopefully we can do more and help other people. Even if one of these videos helps someone, I think it's a job well done for everyone participating. So thank you for the kind
Yeah.
words. But yes, blink twice if you need any help. Well, if he's in a cafe and he needs help, dude, I don't think he's doing the cafe properly. But yes, I was seeing the brickwork and I'm like, his house had like this lovely calm warm tone, and I'm like watching all these bricks behind him. I'm like, where is this? I was so confused. I was like, yeah. So I just asked, where were you? Yeah. I believe there's a lot of, it's a big cafe culture, isn't it, at Dehradun? They're not
Yeah,
really
it
known
is
for
now.
restaurants. It's more cafe, right?
Yeah, it is now. They found their mountain cafe charm. Like they found their own space or
Yeah.
niche now.
Yeah.
It wasn't like 5, 6 years ago, but they found it.
What's my guy doing in an alleyway in Gotham? Yeah, someone said, "Are you part of the who's the guest?" Sorry, Lavanya. He's Divya Arjun. A Liverpool supporter. I was going to say Arsenal supporter. He's a Liverpool supporter, and right now he's joining us from a cafe to give his take on the upcoming week's fixture, which we are going to get into next after I finish going through the chat quickly. Must be with some girls still came here to talk about football. Brother has my respect. Nitesh, you joined late. He's actually come for work. Sorry to disappoint you, but that would be quite epic if he did do that. Uh, Perhaps like new players every season, so hunger can be alive between players who haven't won it. It could be a very good reason, Krish. That being said, I don't think the quality of players Pep had initially are
Um,
the same level now
you know,
currently.
that's the biggest thing they were criticized on when they had their dip. They couldn't judge the dip of Walker. They couldn't judge that. I
Yeah,
mean, 3, 4 players will have it together. That transition was criticized a lot in terms of the Man City transitions, जिसके लिए उन्हें appreciate किया जाता था ना.
yeah, I agree. And the thing is, I always say this. I feel like with respect to City, the quality of City players that they had and the quality now, they're not necessarily that level. That does not mean
Absolutely,
they
absolutely,
won't get to that level, but that doesn't mean they won't ever get there. But like when De
absolutely.
Bruyne and Yaya Toure and David Silva all came, it was like an instant upliftment of Manchester City.
And you
So I
cannot
think
you
it doesn't
undermine the
happen again.
fact that like the world's best midfielder played for you. He was like a cheat code.
Yeah,
I mean, Kevin De
yeah,
Bruyne could see things out of blind sight, man.
yeah.
Like he was a cheat code. You can't hate him.
I agree. So I think in a way yes, but I also think City aren't the City of old. Like someone asked me, do you think City can catch up? I told them I don't think City can catch up if they lose this week, because they are not the City of old. They can't go on a 10 match win streak anymore. They can't. That does not they If this was 3 years ago, I'd be like, man, this is going to go down till May. I don't think they can go on a 10 match win streak. I can't see it. So, and they need a 10 match win streak, and they also need Arsenal to lose like 3 games. So it doesn't seem likely at the moment. But yes, Nathan, you didn't back me. What are you talking about, dude? The link is there. What am I supposed to back you for? I love the cafes on Rajpur Road. Yeah, apparently this is like the main road in Dehradun. I've heard this name a lot,
Yeah, yeah,
Rajpur
I
Road.
am there only. I am there only right
Ah,
now. If you guys don't mind the view, um,
yeah, yeah. as long as there's no TV. Oh boy. Oh,
Yeah,
it's nicely
all
lit up
cafes
here.
around. Yeah,
Lot of people on the road right now. Actually, it's not that many. I mean, it might be a lot of people actually for Dehradun. I don't. When you go to Bombay, that doesn't look like a lot of people. But yeah, but yes, I like Romeo Lane there. Where's Romeo Lane? Is that a
um,
cafe?
yeah, it is
Okay,
nearby, but
Romeo
I would
Lane.
say rather enjoy something very local much because that's a common
Hmm.
subsidiary. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh, that's where he is. That's where he is right now, Arman. That's where he is right now. Yeah. It's an empty street for someone who lives in it. That's exactly what came to my head. I
Yeah,
literally
yeah,
said that's a
yeah,
lot of people,
yeah.
and then
But
I
like
realized I live in
the
Goa, so it's a lot of
the
people for me.
yeah, no, the architect in me comes up now, right now, to answer it. Like, every city has initially decide footfall. Ki, this is the max it
Yeah,
can take. So for Mumbai,
yeah,
the figure is too much, and for
yeah,
Dehradun, probably it is
yeah.
way less.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I saw that and I said it's too much for me, and I live where
It's
there's
relative,
less there's
100%.
less
It is
people for
relative.
me than that road. That road looks like a lot of people for me. So yeah, but yes, people in Mumbai will call this peaceful. To be honest, that it looked kind of peaceful
It is
for a main road. It looks pretty peaceful.
It was a retiring capital at the point, and I think it still is. So
Yeah,
Pune and Dehradun were known for that. So you can relate why people come here. Peace hota hai to, people go there for retiring. So yeah.
yeah. Anyway, while we're here, let's get into it. Liverpool, Manchester City. Would you like to see the head-to-head? The head-to-head is 17 Liverpool, 11 Man City, 14 draws. This is just Premier League head-to-head. Thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, if you ask me right now, I think we've pulled up a bit of momentum recently,
Yeah.
and I am more confident,
Where
you
is
can
it?
say. I mean, I don't want to sound overconfident or like a cocky behavior, but I feel like, my team was missing a fight back in it. Like, I mean, ठीक है, boring football tha. I realized Slot was playing a boring football to save his job. But recently I have seen players have that will to fight back. When we had a 1-0 against Newcastle. Usually what happens was the एक कहते हैं ना, मतलब ground hog day play हो जाता है. Like,
Yeah.
1-0 हो गया and at the end same thing
Yeah.
happens and you panic and you lose again the match. But I saw Ekitike, taking the game from scruff of the neck. I saw
Yeah.
him, red. You remember people used to say really have to fear when Kevin De Bruyne's face turns red in UCL.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
to fear it. So similarly, his face got red. Beards got really, up for it. Like, I haven't seen him with that sort of, you can say that sort of grit in the game. So I was really happy in that match that off the ball movement, बहुत अच्छा था Beards का. Ekitike was up for it. Like, he was asking for it. And from that point of view, I feel like we are in a good momentum that, like, pair there is a confidence building in players, which I think if they clear this match by luck or by whatever it is,
Yeah.
we can have a very good momentum ahead as well. And I was really disappointed because the last match we faced them, we also had a momentum backing us, but somehow I saw my team fearful against City. People say Doku played really well, but I myself, I feel like first the match squad wasn't picked well, and the other thing is like the players were fearful. Even Slot was fearful. It kind of felt like he was facing his old master, or it was like Eklavya facing Dronacharya. He's always admired him from the back, and you know what I'm saying. So it
Yeah.
felt like that he felt suppressed, and they didn't play like champions, and so I expect them to play this time like champions.
Okay. Okay. And What do you think? What do you think is going to happen? What do you how do you how do you expect the end of the season to be? Do you expect it to be a mass exodus of people who are unhappy with slot? Because there's a narrative that basically says that it seems like the board is going to support slot in the long term, at least if he finishes in Europe. So do you think the people who
Um,
are currently unhappy with him will be professional but then decide to leave after the season's over?
See, I I don't think there's a that big of a backlash inside the team. I I mean, see, whenever किसी भी team में when things go bad, people they question a lot of things. Not all the people are, not all the players are like perfect leaders. They don't
Yeah.
question themselves कि यार मेरी क्या गलती थी. What I can give for the team. Usually people blame they start the blame game when the things happen bad, and generally you expect like young players to do that, or players who are not that good of a leaders to do that, but this time some of the leaders also did that. So I mean, I feel um generally Slot will stay since the management was backing him. Even after the Newcastle win, they were backing him with that, standard chartered video, and they were doing all those PR things with him and Richard Hughes and all those things. Um, that being said, I feel like I really love Xabi Alonso. I People can go up in my Facebook page and see 2011 and 2010 profile pictures were of Xabi Alonso, and I used to admire him as a player, more probably equal or more than Gerrard sometimes. But I still feel he's not that good of a tactician. Like if a brutal or a biased Liverpool fan will see, I have seen Slot outclass him. Maybe because I don't know, he's got still that nag. He still lacks. He's still very mannerful in the field. To be very frank, he has a code of conduct that. Binds him. I don't know. I mean, it's just my opinion of him, but I would like to, back up Slot more. And I have my own things that I think some of the players will leave, and but Slot I think will do well, because see, when he had the squad, he has proven himself. N- अभी आप बोलते हैं to make him a substitute. Who is he gonna bring as a substitute for McAllister or Gravenberg when the days go bad, when their form
Yeah.
has dipped? Who is he gonna bring? He's got Curtis Jones, but he essentially Curtis Jones is a number 10. He's playing as a center mid. Lot of times you can't you have a very thin back line in some of no center backs are not available there. So you can't blame the manager for everything. Although he has lacked his guts, he has lacked bad squad picking उनकी खराब रही है. He has um, lacked that nag for winning. उसको risk taking ability उसके अंदर नहीं है. You can criticize him for that, but when he's got his own things, I think he showed you what he can do. So
So a couple of points I'd like to push back on because see, I sit and I do the watch along with Lala. Shout out if he's
yeah,
awake right now. And I sit there and I go, this man's over reliance on Zoboslai is going to get him injured. You cannot this
absolutely.
first of all he carries the team literally with on his back. Then he is expected to play right back if the right back's not right backing, as the kids like to say nowadays. And my thing is, see, I told Lala this, right? So Lala told we were talking about the transfers initially, and I was thinking to myself, I went it from a point of view as of how you use the money. Now people will say Manchester United fans talking about how people spend money. I don't think there's a United fan no that will say people some of the players we bought every player we bought has been worth it. I don't think you'll find a United fan like that. So in that regard, what I told Lala was buying Ekitike and buying Isaac was you're spending way too much money for just two players. You have some players on the outs. You don't have necessary replacements because either the players are not good enough or too young. If you just recalibrate your money, you could have bought some good starters and you could have bought some bench players. Because what happens is, and this is coming this point which people will say you're crazy. Who would say no to Isaac? Who would say no to these people? My point of view comes from 3 years ago, where we had 60 plus injuries in one season. We still won the Carabao Cup, but we finished eighth. It was not great. I remember just being fully finished. Right, we won a cup. I don't know which cup it is, but we finished eighth, and we were absolutely decimated. Like, honestly, I was like, man, we spent all this money, and when these players get injured, we have nobody to even come and fill their spot. And I saw something similar in Liverpool. Like, there are players who are all right, but they cannot fill the spot when needed. Like, a lot of people go, Trent, no one can replace Trent. Frimpong can't replace Trent. I'm like, okay, fine. But you can do one of two things. You can buy an actual defender, or you can buy a creative player. The problem with that is the whole defense is going to sleep, and the right hand side is getting taken advantage of regularly. And to the point where the right backs are not fit, and Joboslai has to play there. So I'm like, maybe you should have just gotten a right back instead of getting Frimpong. But then people were like, Frimpong and Grimaldo, they contributed the most assists last season. I'm like, this is all great and all, but when you're talking about structure, Liverpool's not a back three club. They require a right back defender. The reason Trent got away with it is because of output. No one will ever say Trent used to defend well. No, I don't know anyone who actually says Trent defends well. So now that you don't have Trent, you either get a right back to help Virgil out, because his centre back pairing is either injured or horrible from time to time. So and then you're seeing Kirkes, who has no interest in standing at the back. He's way in front.
Yeah.
So I was like, I think you were on the stream when I was talking about that still, right? That still picture. I think they were in, I don't know which club, were they at Fulham or something? Where Van Dijk's the only person here and everybody's in front. Like, he's the only person standing there in defense. And I'm like, how did the management, the manager, somebody not realize that this was going to be the case? Like, because it is so abundantly clear that you have got two attacking fullbacks who don't really want to defend. They can if they have to, but they don't want to, which is very different. And you have a centre back pairing that has been changing for the last 6 7 years. God knows how many centre backs Virgil van Dijk has gone through by now. So my thing is, you could have spent the money better. That does not mean you would have bought elite players, but what it would means is you would have more people to rely on as the season went forward, if
I
that
think
makes
Nathan,
sense.
you've hit the nail on the head, and I mean my point. I always consider it or relate it in that sense, like in um, whenever I read these economics or these investing books, they say that cold economics rationale always wins, and for
Mm.
transfers, the cold rationale is holistic squad building is always greater than betting your money on a single player, and always going for players who have hunger is always better than going for a player who's been there, done that. I mean, we've seen the example of Torres. We've seen the example of Coutinho. I don't want to put Isak in a bad limelight since I'm a Liverpool fan, but
Yeah.
the thing I want to say is Ekitike is performing this good because he hasn't proved himself. If you buy a player, if you make a business model to always buy a player who's been there, done that, आज की जनरेशन के प्लेयर्स हैं ये, इनके इनका दिमाग पहले चढ़ जाता है, कंपेयर आई एम नॉट डिग्रेडिंग some
Yeah, yeah,
generational thing or what, but
yeah,
these players, they after winning a trophy or two, they think they are related to a goat. They equate themselves
yeah,
like that. So
yeah,
you can see Isaac on the pitch. He doesn't press. He feels like he's won it all. He feels like he's just because he's been transferred to Liverpool, quadruple is done. So you know what I'm
yeah,
saying. So
yeah,
you need to buy players who still has that, who haven't proved themselves yet. So people were
yeah.
saying Bastoni and this and that Schlotterback. I'll always say bring a player who hasn't proved himself and whom the manager can control. Even your manager is not
Makes
a
sense.
he's not a Jurgen Klopp or a Pep Guardiola, right? Like he
Yeah.
can't give a
Hmm.
metaphorical anecdote from his past ki maine dekha hua hai, and he's not a
Yeah,
Alex Ferguson. He can't keep
yeah.
straighten up
That is true.
these champions. ईगोस कंट्रोल करने के लिए भी आपको चीजें चाहिए होती हैं. तो मे बी दे गॉटन अवे विद इन अ राइड ऑफ थिंग्स कि इसने पहले साल में जीत लिया तो ही कैन डू दिस एंड दैट, एंड दे ओवर assumed a lot of his traits
Yeah,
and squad trait as
yeah,
well. By the way, on the right back thing, I would like to mention that one player we actually lack is a center midfielder who actually defends. See,
yeah.
Gravenberch is a
A
pivot
six.
player.
He's not a real six. Mm.
Real six. You see Rodri, he's always like a defense line. He's like an iron dome.
Yeah,
Always
yeah,
there up for the defense. Gravenberch is a good, he's a great, how do I say, finesse kind of player. जो
yeah,
एक makeshift player है, but he's not a proper
yeah,
number six. He's never been that, and you can't rely on him on flanks as well. So box to
yeah,
box, तो Bayern में भी नहीं खेल पाता था. He can do very well on the those transition and turns. He can do great on the pivot with the defender that McAllister used to play. So McAllister's form has dipped. So, our defense, especially Van Dijk, has been exposed so many times because of that.
yeah.
And so I think that is a very big factor that you need a center midfielder who can defend. I mean, I know my favorite choice is always will be Elliot Anderson, but he will never come to Liverpool because I think, word on the street is that he's chosen either
City.
of a Manchester club. So, but I think that is a physical type of multi-position player you need right now.
I, the thing with Elliot Anderson, and I feel like we are also going to be in this problem. It's the same thing about the Isaac and the Ekitike and all that. It's like if you spend this much money on one player, you can do one of two things. You can forego the opportunity to get squad players, or you can not buy Anderson and buy more players. Now, much like the Isaac discussion, no one is going to go. Elliot Anderson wants to come to our club, but we won't sign him because we want to buy three regular players. The problem is if something happens to Elliot Anderson, then we are actually worse off than having him
Yeah,
because after
yeah,
he gets injured, we have
yeah.
nobody, and
It's like
nobody
putting all your
is
eggs
worse
in
than
one
Depay.
basket, yeah. It's
Exactly.
it's that thing.
So,
Yeah, yeah.
so that Elliot Anderson thing, even when you said he's linked to the Manchester clubs, no, in my head I'm thinking, bro, like this is exactly what Liverpool did when they got injuries. They became over reliant on players where those good players also could possibly get injured, which means your season's going to
Absolutely,
completely plummet. So I'm like,
absolutely.
I don't really want to do that, but again, it's not really my say, right? All we can do is back the
and
players if
and
they
and
come.
you can't pressurize a young player that much that
Yeah,
he'll come and change the team entirely. He needs his space as well. He's a kid. He
yeah,
needs his
yeah.
something that happened with words. He's not a bad player, but I think the social media
No,
hype got into his head. I think
yeah,
the criticism got into his head. I feel like that. Now you see him, since the water has चीजें अभी normal हो गई हैं, तो he's
yeah.
performing well. He's performing okay.
I mean, see, I don't think if unless you're not on social media, I think it's almost virtually impossible not to uh, get drawn in. I think it's almost virtually impossible. You will get drawn in by whatever is being said. If the only way out of it is to not be on it. I, it's impossible for it to not get to your
It's
head.
I
It's just
see I
impossible.
see it's very difficult. It's very easy. I mean, I'm not saying about you. I mean, since you've got a lot of followers,
Hmm.
but you see
I'm okay.
these kids. I mean, see these kids, they've got like millions of dollars, and you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
So there is always a
absolutely.
FOMO. All your squad is
Yeah,
showing it up. Not everyone is like a Rodri. He's not on social media. He uses that old
yeah, yeah.
dialer. What do you call that phone? And I
QWERTY
mean,
with the QWERTY
not
keypad.
QWERTY keypad
QWERTY.
phone. You ca-
Yeah,
you can only expect it's like a golden scenario, but not every
yeah,
player is like that, and especially
yeah,
these kids of this generation, FOMO hota hai unko, and it's
yeah,
very
yeah.
difficult when you've got, like, I mean, hottest chick on the city is giving you a
Yeah,
message and
yeah,
asking
of
whether you are
course.
on Instagram or not. So I think the
Yeah.
slippery slope is very high for these guys, and I think it's very difficult at that age. Hormones are
I
there, and yeah, but
100%, 100% for
that's the
sure.
ultimate sacrifice you need to make.
It's kind of funny you say that because if I remember correctly, like Eric Ten Hag was actually looking for players who who aren't dating, who are either young and single or who are like who are married. He preferred people who already had families. And when you think about it, no, it sounds weird because it's like, bro, if the best next best player is 22 years old and you're not going to get him because he's not married, people will start throwing chappals at you. Because it's like, what are we doing here? Are we actually trying to buy football players, or we're not trying to buy football players?
Yeah.
Speaking of football players, hold on a second. Yeah, we got one. Ruben Amorim. Ruben Amorim.
What are you on
Uh,
about on Gameweek? What the
no,
what a
so
moment on Sportsnet with Nathan, man. This is so crazy. It's
yeah,
the
we actually met. I don't know when was it now. October. I think we were on UD stream
Yeah.
in October.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
we did a little. I was doing the what is it? I was doing the Amarim out tour as people like to do.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
the
I
manager is
remember.
losing.
I remember
turns out
we gelled head on Cotsfield. Like you had your
Yeah.
taste for the houses in Cotsfield, and we had that same passion for it.
love it. Amazing how you all met because of your mutual hate for Amarim, and now Amarim is here, guys.
Actually, the funny thing is, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, when I was on Yudi's channel for this discussion, I think a week later I was talking to you guys about the same thing. Do you think it's time for this fellow was so shameless. He was doing something else, okay? He was doing something complete. He's messaging Lala, no? Wait, we found a normal United fan. I must join the stream. And he's also sitting there and he's also prodding at me. What are your thoughts about Ruben Amorim? I'm like, what is happening here? Yaar? Everyone wants to know now if I'm Amorim in or Amorim out. He was
Neither is actually pretty. It was very rare because people were really Amarim in because of all the PTSD of sagging managers. All United fans wanted Amarim to stay or stick by him or whatever, under the false pretense that we are backing him, we need to back a manager for a few years to see the results. So it was rather refreshing, Baba, to see you
No, I mean,
have a
listen, yeah,
manager.
the structural issues are structural issues. It's not about backing manager. If you see, we make fun of Liam Rossignol so much, right? But at least no, he said it in simple English, no, because people tend to complicate everything nowadays. It is really about managing, man. Seriously, I know people will want to laugh, no, but it's really that. That is what it is. That is what it is. And when it happens, no, it looks, bro, let's be real. You know, Jurgen Klopp had bloody Charlie Adam and that legend Ricky Lambert. Sorry to say it correctly. And he got a tune out of these people because he can manage. That's it. Heavy metal football's not complicated. Pushing everyone till the point of exhaustion is not complicated. But getting through to them to push them that way, is what the job is.
I
And that
agree.
is why Klopp is better.
There is this interview where Klopp says that people often tell me that people often think that I'm always thinking about tactics and how I should play against certain teams, but most times I'm only thinking about how to give these players energy. I'm only thinking about how to motivate these players. I'm thinking what the trigger is to get the best out of these
Yeah,
players.
seriously.
So
Bro, it actually can be that simple. And the way football has become complicated, no, is actually frustrating. It's
Guys, do
actually
you think
people sound so
I
genius.
I have this typical assumption or मेरा ये opinion है कि now there is a different way in this today's social media age. Clubs are gonna run, man. Like gone are the days when you see a manager calling out the owner. Ki, shut up, Mr. Abramovich.
Yeah,
Sign Dogba
yeah,
and shut up. Those
yeah,
days are gone. I feel like now
gone.
managers की जो personality development या एक वो चीज होती थी ना कि people used to buy in what the manager used to say. वो चला गया. Like they want a sustainable progress and ownership hai. They have a model and they want the manager to go along on and off like players. I don't know. Like it feels like that age is gone because
I
today
think
you can't call out players.
apart from social media, I think it's how the game has changed. Also, there is so much money that is involved. You see
Um,
players
do you
less
think
of
like do you think sorry, like I my personal opinion is like the way the game and the entire structure has become Netflixed. You know what I'm saying? Every phase of the thing where you want something in a very short
Yeah,
span of time. The
I
dopamine
mean, I
stacking
mean,
is a thing. You know what I'm saying?
bro, the
So
100%, our YouTube channels are the biggest guilty ones. The Liverpool and United, the Liverpool players go on Sports Direct, the Manchester United players go on Sports Direct. You're sitting there with Chunks and Philly, and you're talking about your favorite music. I'm like, bro, please, yeah, just go back to training. I don't care. I don't care. I couldn't care less, dude. I don't care who you're dating. I don't care who you're cheating with. If you're scoring goals and assists and not being a dickhead is the only thing I care about. All this, bro. What is
absolutely.
your favorite? What was your
Loud
favorite
music.
music growing up? Which hood you grew up in? I'm like, bro, this is not a rap video. This is not
You
hip
know,
hop hustle, dude.
the
Please, I
the
just
thing is,
just play football.
I think you're very right and level-headed in it for the old regime. But like I am with you, what I'm saying. But my question is whether a lot of like whether how much percentage of the viewers are like you and me? How many percentage of viewers will agree like you and me?
No,
I,
no.
I
See,
think not
it's
many. I think not
It's
many.
not.
not it's
See,
not about the this thing also, na. Matlab, it's see everybody wants to make money, everybody wants to squeeze fame.
yeah, of course,
That
of
is
course.
a major reason why people still, when United was going through that phase where nobody, no matter who they signed, they were failing because of
Yeah,
fundamental issues. People still came to United because the kind of brand value that Manchester United brings along with it.
yeah.
You're suddenly like one signing and you're famous. Suddenly you've got 2 million
Absolutely.
followers on Instagram. You can basically, I don't know, commodify and monetize anything and everything.
Yeah.
So they also want to build with that, right? So see,
No,
I
no,
don't
no. See, listen,
blame.
I don't blame anyone's hustle. Hustle as much as you want. But hustle no on the okay, let me put it this way. If we three are football players, if I drop a 3 out of 10, and then 3 days later I'm on Sports Direct, I'm like, bro, let me drop a 7 on 10 no and upload the video, please. So at least we all look good. Otherwise, it looks like you people are taking clout on my name and I am taking clout on the club's name. If we all want to win, no, like how you like to say, Ishan, read the room. If I drop a 3 out of 10, no, and 3 days later my video is coming, bro, all the fans are going to get angry. Even if you're into the content, no, people are going to get angry. It's infuriating. It really is. Drop a
It
good
is
game and then do what you want there. Do what you
It
want.
is infuriating for the fans for sure, but like if say some United player wants to come to your channel, you won't say no, no matter how bad a performance they've given. You want to, whatever, and then they'll have their guardrails. They'll tell you to not talk about the game. They'll tell you to talk about everything but the game if they're playing bad. So by A1 BB, it's KV in the United jersey. Respect, respect,
Respect.
bhai, respect to that man,
100%.
man.
So I got Divya Arjun's take on the game. Give me yours and then let's do a prediction.
What game? The United Spurs.
We are sorry. I mean, you can give United Spurs, but we already did Liverpool also. So you can give us both if you want.
I don't want to talk about Liverpool City. I'm going to be watching that with a bunch of United fans. I am, I speak a lot sometimes, and I celebrate pretty
You
passionately.
know
So
my free will is supplied from that because I have no accountability. So I have to
Are
support
you are you going
Ishan
to
Bhai
are you
on
going
the.
to fanball meet? Are you going to fanball meet, Divya Arjun? You should go.
Oh,
It'll be
I don't
fun.
know. Probably Ritin Bhai is calling. So I mean, let's see.
Okay.
are you in Delhi?
No, he's in
No, in
Dehradun.
Amaz. I'm in Amaz.
You're sitting in Ahmad right now.
Yeah.
That's so great. So are you traveling for fanball on Sunday or are you not?
I'll have to see, but probably yes.
Man, love it, yeah. We're gonna see
Good.
all of these
Good.
content creators.
More people to burn in a public event. I love it. This is great.
Oh man, so I didn't know the match was at 6 p.m. tomorrow. Otherwise, I would have taken a flight earlier. But I'm reaching Delhi at 5.
They don't
I'm
they don't
reaching.
do the PJs in the morning in Dehradun.
What do you mean they don't do PJs in the morning? What the fuck is that
I don't
about?
know. I mean, you could leave early, you could leave late. If it's up to you, then you can go whenever you want, right?
It's. I don't have a PJ yet. Yet being the operative word. That is the goal. One day.
Okay. Okay. So your thoughts. Okay, give me your thoughts on the United game. Fine.
I don't think United's gonna win it. For multiple reasons. Spurs is the most random team in the world. I have not like there is no rationale of why Spurs wins a game and why Spurs lose a game. There is no rational thinking that will amount you to understand why what's happening at Spurs. They just like beat anybody, they lose to anybody. There is no sense of there is no method to this chaos. It's all random, and I just feel that the the past results with Spurs and the past results with United just warrant कि भाई they'll come in and shake it up a little bit, and they're gonna win the match. And see, the thing is, United has played marvelously against under Carrick. That is, and I think they were pretty good in the last two games with Amarim also. Let me get there. I mean, the good, exciting, good-looking football, very attacking. Something that we don't see in Premier League anymore. So I can only appreciate and give respect to United for that. But the defensive frailties are still there. That's still gonna happen against. I think what was the last game, Nathan?
Fulham.
Fulham, even against Fulham, you see the goal that they've scored. Good looking goals, but like they could have been goals and not goals. Okay, let me put it that way. So
Mhm.
so I just have a feeling that this is going to be one of those games where chances don't convert and you concede some, right? So
Anyway, I'm
that
I'm here to give you some good news.
what the fuck? Why? What the? Please, 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 please
I
don't.
always
Please,
knew I liked. I always knew I liked Joe and Abram. I always
please.
knew I liked them.
Please don't. Oh my fucking god. Just when we were finally getting it back, when we were finally winning trophies, now we've got three. We might
I
have
mean, can
four
we
by
can
the
we
end.
be can we be honest with you? The women have just been carrying your team. I know you all think you all look good, but
But
the
we
women
were
have really been
defending
carrying.
champions. What the fuck do you mean? We're defending champions.
I mean,
What?
I was going to
Why
make
is
a
that?
I was going to make a defending champion joke, but I'm just going to leave it. I'm
I
just going
I
to
know
leave it.
I know we are defending champions, and we've not signed way too many players like Liverpool did. So I hope that curse doesn't transfer to RCB also. We've,
Listen, yeah,
we've
I honestly think, dude, someone made a joke, right? Virat Kohli has one IPL in 18 years. Mandana has two in four.
that is no, that's not a joke. That's a fact.
I
It
know
is a
that's why
fact.
it's funny.
But then also, I mean, Gerrard doesn't have a Premier League, and he's still the
Why are you
greatest.
bringing Liverpool into this now? Listen,
Because
you
we're
leave
talking about my
Liverpool out of it. We are
we're
talking
talking about
about we are talking about the mighty Glazers joining the continuously joining the Red Army. We are going to be Mud Brothers continuum. Dude. It's going to continue to this side now of the sporting circle.
the good thing about RCB right now is that when Glazers came to United, their whatever management structure was already shaken. It was terrible even then. Right now, the management at RCB is something that I really appreciate. I think they have it right. They have Andy Fowler, who's won everything. They've got Mo Bobat, who's headed the resurgence of England in the T20 format. So they
Wait,
have decent.
Andy Flower is your head coach from Zimbabwe?
Yes, and he's
What is
actually
what? Wait,
at the
what is
point
the everything he has won? Because I'm confused. I've seen Andy
all
Flower play cricket.
all T20 leagues. As a coach, he's won all
Acha,
T20.
okay, he's won the T20 stuff. Okay, fine, fine,
Yeah,
fine.
all the leagues in the world he's won. BBL, T10, everything. Wherever he's gone, he's won.
Okay.
So this if the management stays, I'll still be okay with whoever the new owners are. I just don't want them to be too messy, which I think they're not. They're
Yeah, the
they're, in,
Glazers are not messy at all.
they're incompetent. They're incompetent. They don't know the right decisions to take. But I don't think they've meddled too much, have they?
Maybe you'll get a new stadium, dude. They like that. They like that sort of stuff. They don't have to worry about the leaks though, because it rains in Bangalore no matter what. So it's fine. You know what? I think I just realized why they like Bangalore so much. It reminds them of Manchester. The weather.
Because it rains a lot. But no, I mean, see, Bangalore is very pleasant with weather. Manchester is very harsh with the weather. In fact, the entire northeast. So
Oh God. Anyway, sorry. Divyarjun
thankfully,
has to go. So give us your prediction and then let us know.
Um, I think I've predicted it again. I'll go again with the 2-0 Liverpool. I think this time Weird scores something and we make something of the momentum we're carrying. Because I see a fight in these two. You know, Ekitike and Weirds, they're pulling up a show and
Yeah.
they're giving it back. So that, and by the way, I just have a message from my brother that the Night of Seven Kingdoms episode is aired before the regular time. So I'm up for it. In chat, anyone is a Game of Thrones fan, so they can
Uh,
go up for a
New
Knights of
episode
Seven
coming up.
Kingdoms episode. It's it's
It's gonna be
earlier than
talking about, yeah, it's gonna talk about King's Landings. क्या बोलते हैं उसे? What they call it?
yeah.
The
The isme to it's Sir Duncan the Tall and Egg.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. No, but
yeah,
it is
it's
also based out of what Jamie writes, right? I'm forgetting the fucking book. Shit. But anyway, it's gonna be
this
something.
one is cool. This is cool,
I
and it's aired between the weekends, so I think it's nice. It's nice. So thank you, chat, and thank you, Nathan and Nishan Bhai, for
Yes, yes.
your
Thank you for
wonderful,
joining, dude.
wonderful,
We'll
wonderful
definitely
company, and
definitely do it again. Definitely do it again.
see you in
definitely,
class.
and thank you for bearing me, chat.
Yeah,
Assalamu alaikum,
no
Leari.
problem. Yeah. Take care, dude. Thank you.
Dilrajan bhai, blink twice. We need help.
Yeah,
Hmm.
there was a lot of those at the beginning, which they were like, Nathan, which cartel member have you brought to the channel?
No, no, he
It's
looks
like,
very Italian with that hairstyle.
yeah, and the
How
jacket.
are we Island boys? Boys are Suraj and Jayant.
Island, but please, dude. Those, oh, I don't even want to say what I was thinking of. Leave it.
Wait, listen,
Uh,
that's what JK and Suraj do, by the way. So, and they've done it on stream. So,
God.
and they look like twins also. Ishan was in Splitsvilla. No, I wasn't. I would never. Jake,
He would have been perfect there. The thing is, the split would have happened outside the villa, and he'd just be in a, I don't know what you'd call what he'd be doing inside the split villa. He'd be getting split outside of the villa for sure.
yeah,
Kissy
that's the
boys,
vibe.
kissy boys. All right. Ishan or Divya Arjun, which one's good? I honestly I don't know. A great question. I didn't think about it. Honestly, they
Really,
have similar hair. It would seem like
we're both Uttarakhandi boys.
that's not really a thing, but okay.
What do you mean that's not a
I
thing?
mean,
We're
no,
from.
no, sorry. We are in the age now where we just call everybody from where they are and they just put boys on it. Sorry, apologies.
I mean,
That's on me, guys. That's on me. I know Bombay boys, Delhi boys, and that's about it.
there
I
are
know
Delhi.
that was always a thing. I knew that was always a thing. I don't know what these new ones are.
How is this a thing? Like people
Because
from
because
certain.
it was like a thing that people used to describe people, like random people would be like, oh, he's a
No,
Delhi boy from there, like that.
of
They never
course,
say
because
he's
Delhi
from
Bombay are
Delhi.
the biggest cities, so they get talked about a
Yeah,
lot. You be
but
called a
to be
Goa
fair,
ka ladka.
to be fair, it should Calcutta should be in it, but it's not. So
I mean, yes, I mean, it's but still, Kolkata never cared. Never mind.
exactly, it did.
Yeah.
I think we should move on. Uh, Uttarakhand, no UK. See, you're only getting checked, dude. Now don't leave me alone. I didn't say anything. Oh
Oh,
yes,
you don't understand what he
this
means.
this this is also a thing. I do remember this also
Yeah,
being a thing.
Bihari people, Uttarakhandi Pahadi people. That's what we are. Pahadi boys. Couple of Pahadi boys.
Oh, I didn't know you knew Divya Arjun because I've never like seen you all like on a stream or anything. So I like I
We met on Yuri's channel only.
Acha, okay, same. Okay, yeah, we'll wrap up. We took 1 hour just discussing two. I just want to discuss a couple. I know you have to take a. I mean, you're busy and tomorrow and stuff, and also I'll just quickly go through it. I should have been done already, but we just enjoyed the conversation and we couldn't. Thoughts on Arsenal Sunderland? I know you were rolling your eyes at me at the beginning of the season. They're still around the top 10. Laboring about in the top 10. So what do you think?
Give me 1 second. Yeah, sorry, what were you asking?
Arsenal Sunderland at I was going to say Highbury at the Emirates.
Arsenal wins it easy, man. It is no stopping that team, sadly. It's sad, but it is
That's the
true.
that's the head to head.
Yeah.
11 wins, one win.
Oh man, look at that. I would love a draw. I would love a draw. Their last match was a draw. But before that, it's all been 5-1, 2-0,
Uh,
4-1. Oh man, run it back. Oh my God, it was 20. We were talking about 2016 and 17 before this. We were at
yeah,
2014.
where have they won? The game they won was in the FA Cup. Never mind. They haven't beaten them in the league, which is wonderful, I suppose. Yeah, haven't been
100%
beaten in the league.
Anwar current.
Sunderland second team to win at the Emirates. Thoughts?
That would be something. That would be something. Jordi Hendo, Jordi Hendy doing a madness, man, scoring a goal, assisting one, heading it down.
That is, you
For
mean Xhaka?
oh,
Windows in
sorry,
Brentford. Yeah.
my bad. Granit Xhaka doing a madness in the stadium that he was booed at while being the captain of the side. That would be something. That would be something. That typical Xhaka goal from 30 yards out, left footer, right on the top bins. Raya can't reach it.
Oh,
That would just
this sounds a lot very OPM, which I appreciate. I think we all need some of that. Does Gyökeres score? No, I think it'll be.
Havertz.
Think it'll be Rice, and it'll be Rice and whoever's playing on the left hand side. I think that's what it's going to be.
As it as it will.
Could be Jose.
As-
5-0 Sunderland. Any game you're looking forward to? I know you'll be, but you're saying you'll be traveling, right? So you'll miss the United game,
United Spurs is the only game I'm looking forward to.
but
I
you'll be
hope
missing it, right? So how are you going to watch it?
no, I'm not gonna miss it. It starts at 6. I'm landing at 6. I'll reach the location by the time
Okay,
the second. So
okay,
I'm gonna be watching the second half of the boys. I just
fine.
hope that the game is even by the halftime and it's not a bore fest. But I don't think United games are bore fest. Only Arsenal games are.
I think Madueke scores. Average
Average.
Edenise.
Hey,
Edenise.
that's right.
Oh, okay. 1-1 at the Emirates. Oh wow, 1-1. Mad Nonna Singh 1-1 draw at the Emirates. Interesting.
Aren't you an Arsenal fan, man? What is this
He is.
fragmented in predictions also?
He is probably the most level-headed Arsenal fan I know. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm gonna say 2-1. Yeah. I have a
Uh,
feeling Rice Gabriel somebody will be on it tomorrow.
yeah, definitely. I don't think Sunderland is scoring, honestly. I just hope Xhaka does for the fucks of it, but I'm going to predict a 3-0.
Fair enough. Any other games that I have note here? Who's Chelsea playing? Chelsea's playing Wolves, the mighty Wolves. The mighty Wolves. Thoughts, opinions.
Who's Wolves playing?
At
Sorry.
at the Molineux, they're playing Chelsea.
Oh man, Chelsea's gonna lose this one, man. It's written in the stars. Bring back the Rosinia tears, man. Did you see that video where he, put that horrible, horrible touch, and then he looked at his bench and everybody was laughing at him? It is because
It's
anybody
been a while, yeah. Give him a break. It's been a while.
off. Listen, anybody who's ever played footy with their boys and you do a touch like that, oh my god, you'll never hear the end of it. You'll never hear the end of it. It was quite a view, man. It's मजा ही आ गया मुझे वो देख के.
Oh, this is a good question.
In this season, among big six only, who do you think has won most? Man, could should be United, isn't it? I mean, sorry, should be Arsenal, but I won't be surprised if it's United, man. Fuck off
Ac-
if
It's
that's
actually it's actually us.
no, man. Fuck
It
off.
really is us. It really is us.
Fuck off.
It really
What
is us, sir. I'm telling you.
ओवरऑल की बात हो रही है? अच्छा अच्छा.
Yeah.
नहीं, एक सेकंड, ओवरऑल की बात भी कैसे हो सकती है? You have 11 wins. Arsenal has 16.
No. I think it's amongst like each other. So top
Oh,
six
in
playing each other. Yeah, playing each other.
oh yeah, definitely United.
He's ban aging.
Oh yeah,
Bro,
he is.
this is But you know, I'm genuinely saying, I know it sounds ridiculous, but if you hear the whole okay, that sentence was terrible. But if you hear the rest of it, no, it's actually right. He's actually
I,
the
I
sad
love the
part
guy.
is
I love the guy. I said this on Suraj's stream also that I think he's fun. Like
he's
he's
fun,
fun.
bro. He's fun. He's definitely fun. No doubt.
I mean,
No doubt.
I just saw him dapping up. What is his name? Jao Pedro. I was like, wow, man, what a man! He's like, come, you're big guy, and like
Yeah, yeah,
dapping
yeah,
him.
yeah.
Easy,
Yeah, yeah.
man.
These kind of be very Klopp-esque that way. Very Klopp-esque.
Nathan, after you left yesterday, I asked, are you Lala to like do something? So I have an AI agent that's taking up calls now for my company.
You
So
were, yeah, you were.
him to like try it out and tell me what it does. So he does one himself, and guess who's the second person he gets to use it. Just take a guess. Just take a guess.
You don't need to take a guess. It's fine.
You have to take a guess because I would want Nathan to take a guess.
Wait, so you asked him to make the call, and then you asked someone else to make the call, right?
I asked Lala to make a call, and then I also asked him that किसी और से भी try करना. Just like get somebody else also to try it once.
Yuri?
Nathan, leave it, Nathan. Leave it.
The big
his
big MIL, the big MIL, the prospective MIL.
शुक्र है तूने एफ नहीं लगाया.
चूती है.
Nathan, leave it.
I'm actually trying to think.
उसने बता भी दिया फिर भी तू सोच रहा है क्या अंग्रेज है यार.
Seriously.
I've
No,
told you to-
मैं तो स्ट्रीम पे इसलिए आया था. हाँ यार.
He's messaging saying I've not backed him. I'm like, no one even is talking about him. How to back him, I don't know. Like, I'm also
देखा ईशान तूने. हाँ रिदम यार, मैंने ईरा भाभी को फोन करके बोला था जरा आप ईशान के लिए काम कर दो.
हीरा भाभी को डायरेक्टली बोल सकता था.
हाँ
हीरा भाभी को तो मैं डायरेक्टली खुद भी बोल सकता था ना.
ये बात भी सच है
भाई किसी को यार दोस्तों अगर चैट में कोई ऐसा है जिसको मेटा एड चलाने आते प्लीज रीच आउट टू मी.
बट आई से दिस मेरे को काफी टाइम से किसी ने मेरे को एज अ ह्यूमन बीइंग अप्रिशिएट नहीं किया था इन अ वेरी वेरी पॉजिटिव वे, राइट. उस दिन ईरा ने इतनी अच्छी बातें बोली ना, मतलब मेरा दिल खुश हो गया यार. मैं मजाक नहीं कर रहा हूँ. मैं उसकी बातों को 2 लाइनों का इम्पैक्ट इतना रहा है ना अभी तक. इन ऑनेस्टली बोल रहा हूँ, आई रियली अप्रिशिएट इट कि उसको जरूरत भी नहीं दी शान उस दिन वो बोलने की.
अरे उसको बोलना था, उसने कर दी तारीफ तेरी.
आ रहा हूँ वैसे ही. बट तूने देखा ईशान कल इन लोगों ने मेरे साथ क्या किया, गैंग अप किया मेरे ऊपर इन लोगों ने.
भाई मैं वहां पे होता ना, मैं तू बहुत इजी किया भाई.
And I was fighting alone. I was fighting alone, bro. I was
fighting what? I do. You know what? He's saying, no, Nathan, you backstab me. I'm like, bro, I don't even know
You
the
did,
messages.
Right? You did, right? You didn't say anything on that stream.
But the messages are so many. No, I don't even know what they were talking about at one point of time. There were so many messages. I'm like, guys, what are you all doing here? Yeah, I'm trying to get R9 and you're really ruining it for me. What's happening?
सुबह ब्रेकफास्ट करके इन्होंने मेरा बीपी कैसे हाई किया था, सोच. कोई ऐसा करता है बता.
गलत है भाई.
और आज अगर मेरी नींद पूरी नहीं हुई है ना, that the blame is on these guys.
भाई मैं तो यही सोचता था कि मैंने तेरा लास्ट मैसेज देखा, फिर मैंने तेरा पहला मैसेज देखा जब तूने किया. मैंने बोला भाई you living that life that I live.
anything. Silent messages is called backstabbing.
कलेश स्ट्रीम starts in like 30 minutes, but आज कलेश स्ट्रीम कुछ डिफरेंट होने वाली है, तो स्ट्रीम पे पता चलेगा.
भाई मुझे तो बता दे.
कलेश स्ट्रीम is आज it's like open forum on Discord for everyone. Anyone can come in. ठीक है. किसी को भी किसी तरीके का अगर डिस करना है खुलेआम कर सकते हो आज it's like no holds barred.
Okay.
दोस्तों I'm trying to eat.
This is it.
क्या खाना चाहिए मुझे?
That's for
मुझे
Lala. What?
if you have guts today, bet on honestly, play please any of your do it also. Watch along करना ना tough हो जाता है यार.
Watch along for this game. Guys, 12 o'clock deadline for FPL again. I'm reminding everybody.
हो बचा लिया
कौन जीतेगा फिर? Leeds की Nottingham.
बचा लिया.
At Ellen Road, I think Leeds will have the advantage.
Leeds win by 1.5 goals.
One goal. Yeah, 1.5. Yeah. No. It'll be a one goal separation. They are on the same points. They have the same goal difference. And they're still, and apparently they have underperformed the XG by 8. They should have 8 more points, which would have made them 10th place Leeds. They have underperformed. Lala, come on, I'll quickly, before wrapping it up, you missed all of it. So tell me,
Aldo?
Spurs United. Spurs United.
Spurs United draw. I said it draw.
Draw. City Liverpool. Liverpool City.
एक मिनट. Spurs United कब है? Spurs
6
United.
बजे.
Tomorrow, early kickoff. Early
Yeah,
kickoff.
मैं चाह के भी नहीं कर सकता हूँ इसका watch long. Hate watch.
I was just gonna ask because I was gonna do it on StreamYard if you can join, but then I did the maths. I was like, man, that's way too early.
7:30 a.m. Yes. City Liverpool. I think my mind says it'll be a draw, but my heart says we're gonna beat the shit out of Manchester City. It'll be a 4-1 victory.
This is so I'll be with you. I guess we are doing the stream together, so this is going to be fun.
मैंने नया चीज.
I'm going to be there. I'm going to be streaming.
How
as
are
well.
you going to be there? How?
I have a voice. I'm a
Wait
voice.
1 minute. You're not. Isn't there like a watch along thingy going on with Fanball?
It's not it's called a screening, Nathan.
No. I mean, sorry. I meant like, aren't you going to be? Yeah, sorry. I meant aren't. Yeah, weren't you going to be at
Yeah.
the screening? Yeah.
There is going to be a screening, but I'm going to make it a watch along. I'm going to figure out a way.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. And it's
All
going to
right,
be all of these boys. We'll stay muted, but then you'll get to see. I'll open the mic up and.
I was just going to say audio might be an issue. That's what I was actually initially thinking about.
Those whatever the fucking brand is, those mics. I am confirmed Ishan is cheating on me now. Bitch, I've always been cheating on you. I don't know if it's fair to call it cheating, but
भाई, I've discovered this one thing in life now. मैं पहले I used to have that lukewarm water.
that is a peak up, no?
No, United
Oh
Airlines.
yeah.
यूनाइटेड का कप है. यूनाइटेड के पास यही है बस.
हाँ
वो भी
भाई.
तुमने
तेरी तरह बिजनेस में ट्रैवल करता ना मैं. I'm an economy guy, भाई.
Yeah, good. Soon, David James. Soon. Krishanu has some plans. I've not confirmed with him. I don't know if everyone's in or not. So I don't want to say it.
Discord का उठा के रखा है.
He has some plans, but
I
Lala is not
know
in basically. So we're
everybody
waiting
on
for.
the same page. We are actually doing a joint Discord. My Discord is getting converted to the rant room Discord. So all good, boys, all good.
ये कब हो गया?
भाई तू पढ़ता ही नहीं मैसेज ग्रुप के, तो मैं क्या करूं?
बैंड चोद बेड में लेटे रात के 4 बजे मैं रिप्लाई कर रहा हूँ और तू कह रहा मैं मैसेज
भाई
नहीं पढ़ता.
क्योंकि वो तेरे मतलब के थे ना, जो तेरे मतलब के होता है वो तू ऊपर से देख लेता है. तो
Okay, fine. Arsenal, Sunderland.
Draw.
Okay. Wolves, Chelsea at the Molineux.
Oh, Chelsea with a decent amount of it.
Yeah, I'm also going to say 3-0. Yeah, and one last one because the rest of the games are not so great. Newcastle versus Brentford. That seems like a good game to discuss.
Brentford
It will be
Brentford.
finish late night kickoff Saturday.
Brentford.
Brentford win. Brentford is currently 7th and Newcastle's 11th. Brentford is still 7th. That's crazy. Ishan, Brentford, Newcastle at the G-Tech.
Newcastle clips it. Voldemort brace.
Ultima de Brace. Okay. What is this? Ben Jacobs on left wing targets. There's appreciation for Jan Diomande, who's a very versatile player. Leipzig are kind of grandstanding at the moment and saying that's 100 million.
Dude, he's 19. Fuck off. 19 साल का है यार वो.
Now I'm fed up of these overpaying because everyone else is overpaying players there. Leave it. Stay there only, please. You'll become 40 million. You know who famously tried to do this shit? Ajax for David Neres, and it failed horribly. He ended up going to Portugal.
Anthony Gordon, I would love to have it. Yeah. I would love to have it.
100 million?
He's not a 100 million player anymore. He's a 50 million player.
I mean,
He's a 50 million player.
No, how that kind of makes no sense though, right? If Newcastle paid 55 million for him, why would they sell him at a loss? They would want to make more money.
It's not
right?
a loss anymore because they have.
Yeah, but they won't look at it like that, na? They look at it as how much they sell him for, no?
भाई उसके stats उठा के देख लो. The guy scored after a year, भाई. Doesn't matter. 50, 60 at max. 60 at max, भाई.
But it ain't easy.
No, I wouldn't buy either of them. Honestly, I'd play Rio. I'm not even bullshitting. I would play Rio. I'm not even joking.
We've got two more.
Liverpool agar there's a guy called Josh Abe in our academy.
मैं वही बोल रहा था. Just same minds, भाई.
Just tell me something. Is he under 18 or under 21?
He's under 18.
So that means Liverpool.
He's
under
16
18.
right now.
He plays for under 18s, right?
Yes,
So
from what I remember.
Liverpool are currently 5th in the under 18s, which basically means
that guy is signed. The biggest issue is that guy is signed with Trent's brother. वो जो उसकी PNG जो भी एजेंसी है.
नाम लेके बोला करना. बहन का लोड़ा है उसका नाम.
हाँ ठीक है. तो few months back he went to Real Madrid कि भाई उसका भाई लेके गया था उसको कि I'll show you around, come here वगैरह वगैरह. Liverpool is trying to sign him an extension and right now he's training with first team squad. Being a 16-year-old, he's training with first team squad right now. And people are claiming that after Michael Owen, let me say that again, after Michael Owen, that guy would be the next best talent Liverpool's academy has produced in terms of attacking profile. उसको उतना हाईली रेट करते हैं एंड आई हैव सीन हिम प्ले वो वाले गेम्स में क्योंकि मेरे पास वो लिवरपूल का मैंने अकाउंट खरीदा था. दैट गाय इज जेन्युइनली गुड. बताऊं क्यों? एट द एज ऑफ 16 he has that physicality वाला prowess कि भाई he can take on a defender and at the same time he won't be easily physically brushed off as well. The guy has natural ability, bhai. And I was genuinely very surprised. I'll still say anything can happen because हमने young players का देखा, anything can happen. But if that guy is carefully used, na, I'm telling you, after Trent, na, this guy has.
We can buy him from you probably.
If he has to go, he'll go to Real Madrid, not United.
Bro, Real Madrid at his age is too young to go to Real Madrid.
He has already taken a tour of La Fabrica, Real Madrid वगैरह वगैरह. उसको निकालने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं वो लोग.
Bro, this Trent's brother is moving really sus. Seriously.
There is so much hype around this Skype kid, but there's some other 17-year-old in our academy who is playing much better. He's being touted as the next Firmino, and the best part about that is that Arne Slot actually loves him. So he might just make it to the team before that.
That actually should make you more worried than anything else. Considering the players he loves.
आयुषी क्या मतलब है कि मुझे भी स्क्रीनिंग में ले चल. तू चल, मतलब तू है वहां पे. मतलब व्हाट डू यू मीन ले चल मुझे? बातें सुन लो.
There's this one center back जो लिवरपूल जनवरी में पहली से.
मुझे ये बताने दे. ये चूतिया ये बता क्या मेरे को बोल रहा है कि बाबा हमने तुम्हारे लिए इतना किया है, तुम ना सिटी को हरा दो ताकि हम टाइटल जीत पाए. ये सब बातें चल रही हैं इनकी. आर्सेनल फैन की इतनी बड़ी है भाई.
क्या किया हमारे?
और मैंने यही बोला कि तुम तो यूनाइटेड से जीत नहीं पाए, जिनके साथ हम compete कर रहे हैं टॉप 4 के लिए, वो तो तुमसे हो नहीं पाया, हम जीत जाए सिटी से। लॉर्ड भाई लॉर्ड।
क्या ही बोल सकते
When are you doing the Kalei stream? Do people are asking? 'Cause I'm
हैं?
about to wrap up. I'm gonna go eat dinner.
15 minutes will
15
start.
minutes.
ओ तो फिर मैं भी ऊपर चलता हूँ।
हाँ आजा
अभी
आजा।
wrap it?
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for joining in. Thank you, Lala. Thank you, Ishan. I'll tag them and I'll put their channels in. I didn't expect them to come. I'll put the channels in now before the stream
अरे यार
ends.
मेरा कॉल खत्म हुआ तो मैं आ गया।
No, so yeah, in 15 minutes they'll head over there, and we'll see you that side then, guys.
Okay,
Thank
bye.
you so much, and we'll see you in the next one.
All right, see you.